Harley Davidson. Okay, so look at the picture and tell me, what do you think about it? Do you know this name? Do you know this brand? And do you have any information about it or no?
Yeah, I know that's a luxury brand of a motorbike, and yeah, it's so nice and expensive.
Yeah, of course, of course. Now, actually, we're going to talk about it and the issues that, maybe this brand is facing nowadays. So what's going on with Harley Davidson nowadays? Of course, it's something like a very old, famous brand in motorbike. And, once it was really can be popular with young people, especially young people. Well, so we're going to read about it, and of course, we will talk about it. So may I ask you to read this text? Okay, of course, you can read it, or if you want, I can read it for you.
Yeah, I think you read first.
Of
Yeah.
course, of course. Well, in 2003, the Harley-Davidson brand was 100 years old. Although its brand image is based on the spirit of wild and rebellious youth, such as Marlon Brando in the film The Wild One, 1954, the typical consumer is very different. They're likely to be rich, middle-aged accountants trying to recapture their youth. The average age of Harley-Davidson customers is 46 compared with 36 for the rest of motorbike industry. At a party to celebrate this century, the surprise performer was actually Elton John rather than Rolling Stone, who many people had expected. This caused many of the 150,000 riders and dealers to leave the events very unhappy. Although sales and earning for Harley-Davidson have been increasing for the past 18 years, many people see trouble on the road ahead. The problem is Harley-Davidson typical customers come from the baby boom generation between 1946 to 1964. And as these customers get older, Harley-Davidson may find its market shrinking, decreasing. Okay, so let's talk about it. So as we read, so of course, consumers, people who want to have this motorbike, are middle-aged people. It means it goes back to the baby boom. Okay, what is baby boom generation? Actually, there was a period of time between 1946 and 1964, something like most of people actually gave birth and, they had children. So because of this, we call this period of time baby boom. And, actually Harley Davidson goes back to this period. So because of this now, people from 1946 to 1964, they are getting old and old. So consumer, maybe middle age, maybe a few years later, old people. So, but base and the spirit of Harley Davidson is wild and rebellious youth. Youth is the period of time when you are young. Youth is the period of time here when you are young. And you are rebellious when you are young. It means you don't want to accept any other's opinion. You can't be controlled, like, wild nature. Okay, so something like this. For example, yeah, we could see actually Harley Davidson in the film, actually, The Wild One, with Marlon Brando. So of course we know that, it was like, the wild and rebellious youth, young people, and but here, of course, the consumers, middle-aged, rich, people, accountants, you know that the person whose job is accounting. So accountant
Yeah.
trying to recapture, to get again, to find again their youth. And now, okay, problem. So of course they're getting older. So maybe actually we can say that the money that they can earn, maybe the number of consumer people who want to have Harley Davidson, and the Harley Davidson market is shrinking, is decreasing. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
now let's talk about this question. So what is the Harley Davidson uh, brand image?
Mm. It I think the um white
Wild,
we will
wild, of course, wild.
why
Yeah,
yeah
yeah,
why yeah that's mean very I image that very nature and very yeah very strong and nature
yeah. It can't, yeah, of course, natural. Like
and
for
natural
example, yeah, of course, when we say wild animals, it
yeah
means animal that can't be under control. It's something like wild, natural. So this is the meaning of this. Rebellious.
yeah
So uncontrolled.
yeah.
Yeah. So very good. The next question. Why were many people unhappy about the music at the party? Because because
Mm. Oh, a centenary. Can you explain for me?
yeah, of course. Okay, century. So
As,
celebrate the century means 100 years old. So every 100 years is called a century.
oh
So
yeah,
it was the 100 years old birthday of the brand.
yeah.
And what happened then?
Because because Elton John come
Of course.
instead of Rolling Stone.
Yeah, of course. Very good. Yeah, of course. People expected for Rolling Stone, but Elton John performed and people were unhappy.
Yeah.
What problem could Harley Davidson have in the future?
Mm, d- customer come from the baby boom generation.
So, of course, they will be getting older. They will be getting older and their market
Yeah,
shrinking. Yeah.
yeah.
And the next question, what did Harley Davidson do to preserve, to save, to preserve its sales? Should
Yeah,
it change its brand image? Should it look for new market segments? Should it stretch its brand?
yeah. and they research new market segments. It is market striking.
Shrinking, of course.
Striking.
So, of course, you're right. I do agree with you. So, I think, as you said, they need to change their brand image. So, I'm sorry, this segment, it means I think they need to try to appeal to younger generation, younger
Yeah,
customer. Yeah, of course. So, but there is an issue here. This may maybe put off existing and potential older ones, because when we focus on new segment, maybe we lose our current consumers, our existing consumers. So maybe this issue, but I do agree with you. They need to do something else.
yeah,
Okay, the second one, JCB. So let's read another actually case
yeah,
about agricultural equipment and vehicles. So let's read. JCB is a world famous engineering company. It was founded in 1945 by Joseph Cyril Bamford. He began his business working alone in a small garage. JCB makes constructions and agricultural equipment such as tractors, earth-moving vehicles, and loading machines. Now, its world headquarters in England is one of the finest engineering factories in Europe. The company produces over 130 different models on 4 different countries and sells a full range of equipment in over 150 countries. It's truly a global brand. JCB's research showed that its customers associated the company with the following brand values: yellow, digger, and durable. So there are maybe brand values: yellow, color, digger, and durable. Last for a long time.
mm,
Adults saw the brand as being very British and suggesting an image of quality and being functional, practical. Children, on the other hand, saw the brand as big, muddy, and fun. JCB made a decision to stretch its brand. So I think this one can be more successful. Why do you think? Why do you think it's a bit different from the first case from Harley Davidson?
mm, I think the first brand so that luxury and a luxury and for a customer is the people who need to have a motorbike. But in the second case, a functional product, that means it's tool or anything to improve performance production.
Yeah,
Uh,
of
yeah, and transportation. Yeah,
Yeah, of course, I do agree with you. And now we have two actually target markets, or for example,
yeah,
consumers, two types of consumers, children and adults. That's interesting, especially for this type of,
mm,
equipment like agricultural equipments. They're really far from children's
mm,
world, but it's really interesting that they could stretch the
yeah,
brand. Okay,
yeah.
so let's answer a few questions related to let's
Mm.
just the word. Is there any word that you don't know? Let me check. Oh, this one. JCB's research showed that as customers associated the company with the following brand values. Associate means connected, connected to these actually values, like, for
Yeah,
example, yellow, digger, and durable. Okay, where does the name JCB come from?
mm, Joseph Joseph Quirrell Bamford.
Yeah. Cyril, yeah, of course, Joseph Cyril Bamford, and it comes from the founder's name. The founder's name. Okay. What was surprising about JCB customer research?
I think the product connected to the company value.
Uh, I think though,
Uh,
maybe it's about brand image.
mm,
About adult and children.
mm. Quality,
So
image,
yeah,
im
actually, yeah, it's something like, look here.
yeah.
Actually, according to research, adult and children have two different brand, images. So it's something like for adult, very
Mm,
British, high quality, being functional. For children, on the other hand, big, muddy, and fun. So two different brand images for two different types of consumers. So this is, and what kind of product do you think JCB developed as a result of its research? What do you think they need to add? They need to make to, because of this actually they research and now they have result that so they can have two brand images. So what can they do?
mm. I think JBC research shows that its customer associated with the company with the flowing brand value. I think
Yeah,
yeah, yellow and bigger and durable.
so durable. So
It,
of course, this is the result, of research. So they know actually how people think about the brand. Now, how they have developed. I think
mm,
I
mm,
think they might have, of course, this is my opinion, they might have developed some toys for children
mm,
because children have this
mm.
brand image,
Uh,
so why not? So this is okay. The concept of brand, brand stretch. So
mm,
that, they're really irrelevant, but
mm,
that's really interesting because you can have this market for children. So why not? They might have developed
mm,
actually toys for children, I think. And
yeah.
can you think of similar example of brand stretching in your country? Do you have a brand that manufactures or produces different maybe product?
Yeah, I'm not sure because I sometimes I see in top of mind I image that JBC like a bank. I don't know, because
Yeah.
because in Vietnam I see I sometimes I see an logo that's JBC with a three color, uh, red, white, and blue. Yeah.
Yeah.
um, I don't
JC
know.
has three.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
that's red. Yeah,
oh, maybe it's different. Maybe it's different from this one. Of course, they
yeah,
can't use because they're not allowed to use the same name like
yeah,
JCB. So I think they're the same brand. But I'm not sure about the colors of this brand. But we have yellow. But
yeah,
maybe they have updated something.
yeah,
Of course, maybe we don't know. Maybe they have updated something, but
yeah,
actually, normally, let me ask you another question about brand stretching. What do you think about brand stretching? Do you agree actually with this that, some brands try to produce different, maybe products with the same name, similar name, to, I don't know, to maybe get more consumers, to
yeah,
maybe develop their market. So what do you agree? But I think sometimes it's a bit risky, because at the same time, yeah, of course, you are developing your market, but at the same time, maybe you are taking risk because if the quality of the second product
mm,
is not good as the first product, maybe you will lose your market. So maybe
mm.
it won't work. So do you agree with it?
Yeah, I agree. Because
Yeah.
I think if they they produce a product for in early, they may make awareness for
Yeah.
their customer when they are chill. So when
Yeah.
they grow up, they may educate that the
Yeah.
TCB is top of mind, and
Yeah.
yeah,
So yeah, I agree. For example, sometimes, I don't know, a coffee brand,
yeah,
they decide to stretch their brand. So I don't know, they make some t-shirts with the same name. Okay, maybe to add the with ties the
mm,
brand or something like this, it's okay. But if they focus on producing t-shirts, maybe they are not as
mm,
skillful as maybe making and producing coffee. So I don't know, it's a bit risky, but it's a good idea. If you are able, why not? It's a good idea. Well, okay. So we have we have a listening section, but this one I think is easier. So for
yeah.
comparing the previous one, just do you have any question related to these two case studies?
Mm, no, no, I don't.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
okay, okay. So we started these two cases, and now we're going to listen to four marketing executive at a
yeah,
cosmetic company that are talking about licensing the product. So let's listen and answer these questions. First of all, let's read these questions to know
yeah.
what what words should we look for during the listening. So, why do the marketing executive at Marvel PLC want to license the Luke Fontaine product range? Why they want? What advantages does Susan Lee offer to Marvel? According to Barbara, what is disadvantage of offering a license to Susan Lee? And what suggestion does Barbara make to her colleagues? So we have four questions. Why, what, again, what advantage, what disadvantage, and what suggestion? So let's listen. Okay. Well, just so many. It's 1.5.
Recording 1.5.
Okay, we all agree we want to increase our revenue by licensing our Luc Fontaine product range. As you know, Susan Lee, one of our contacts in Hong Kong, is very interested. Alain, how do you feel about this? Is she the right person for us?
Definitely. In my opinion, she's ideal. She's well known in Asia. She's got an excellent reputation in the industry. She's got a modern factory and a large customer base. I'd say she's just what we're looking for.
Right. Valerie, what do you think?
I agree, because she's very good at marketing. I've met her several times. She'll work 24 hours a day to get a sale. Just the sort of person we want.
Barbara, you're shaking your head. What's your opinion?
I'm afraid I can't agree. I don't think she's suitable at all. All her products sell at the lower end of the market. They're in the cheaper price ranges. But our Luc Fontaine range is exclusive. The male and female perfumes are for people who don't mind spending a lot of money to look good. They're not a good match for what she's selling.
So what do you suggest then?
I think we should find someone else. I do have someone in mind. I met Hiroshi Takahashi recently. He's based in Nagoya. His healthcare company is doing really well. He makes various skin products and sells them under well-known European labels. In my opinion, his company has a lot to offer. Why don't we meet him and see if he's interested?
Well, okay, now let's answer the questions. Just how was that? So, could you get the answers?
I already catch up the
Yeah.
the first question about the Marvel varies well known in Asian. So
Yes. But why do the marketing executive, why they want to license their Luc Fontaine? Why? What's the reason?
yeah, because they want to use image of Marvel for their campaign, marketing campaign. So they think Marvel image fits with their product and their customer.
Very good. They think Marvel can, but they want to increase their revenue. Revenue means profit, but there is a difference between revenue and profit. Do you know the difference between profit and revenue?
Revenue means all of the yeah, I know two words, but I think I have to take time for explain it clearly. Revenue means our income from when we sales product.
Yeah.
But profit mean we have to that is the final income.
Yeah, final. Very good. Of course, you're right. Definitely right. So very good. Yeah, as you said, revenue describe income generated through business operations, so the whole income. While profit describe net. You said final net income after deducting expenses. There are expenses. Okay, let's deduct them, and this is our final earning. Very good. Of course, you're definitely, so they want to actually increase the revenue. Because of this, they want to actually do this. Okay, they want to license their product by actually other maybe brand, but what advantage does Susan Lee offer to Marvel?
Mm. Is well known Marvel in Asian,
Yeah,
where the target market.
yeah, of course. So she's well known in Asia, as you said.
Yeah.
Just I say some points. After that, I will play the audio again, and I want you to listen carefully and try to compare the answer. So first of all, she is well known, but if you need me to write them on the board, it's okay. I can write or no, just say. So I can just say or no, I can write on the board. So it's your choice. Which one?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me say, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Can you say?
Okay. Of
Yeah.
course, very good. So she is well known in Asia, the first one, and she's got an excellent reputation, fame in the industry. So she's famous. Her brand is famous. And she's got a modern factory. So she's got a modern factory and a large, actually, customer base. So it's good. And she's good at marketing and she's hardworking, of course, diligent and hardworking. So we have some items here. Okay. But the next question, according to Barbara, what is the disadvantage that, she thinks, no, we can't work with this person? Why?
Yeah, I catch up. One reason is product is low cost and that may not fit with the Marvel image.
Of
Very luxury.
course,
Yeah.
of course. All her products sell at lower level of market, lower level, as you said, as local. So
Yeah.
they are actually in the cheaper price. So
Yeah.
consumers are different. Yeah, of course. But Luke Fontaine actually is very exclusive. Exclusive means, only for only a group of people. So for example, luxury people. So actually my consumers are, something like a group of people, not public. So this is exclusive. So this brand, Luke Fontaine, is exclusive brand. So of course, it's different from a local brand. But so of course, it can't be a good match for what
Yeah.
actually they're selling. So yeah. And number 4, what suggestion does Barbara make to her colleagues?
Yeah. I don't have.
Yeah.
I didn't listen into.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let me say something. We don't say I didn't listen because when you listen, you do
Yeah.
it, you do
Yeah.
it. But when you
Yeah.
hear
Yeah.
something that happened to you, so I couldn't hear, I didn't get. Okay,
Mm.
so I say, then we listen again. She suggests another person, Hiroshi Tanakashi, I think, yeah, or Takahashi. I heard the name, Hiroshi
Yeah.
Takahashi or Tanakashi. Actually, she introduced this person,
Mm.
and because he has a healthcare company that is going really well, healthcare, and he makes various skin products and sells them under well-known European brands and labels.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so he sells his products under well-known European brands. So because of this, he can be a good match. Okay?
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
let's listen again to try to hear. Okay. Okay, so why it doesn't work? Ah. as I told you today, my laptop is angry, you know.
Yeah.
It doesn't want to work. I don't know what's going on with it. Okay, what's wrong with you? So, wow. My laptop is tired of working, you know.
Yeah. Can do you want to restart your laptop? I may sometime I do like that and
Of
the problem.
course, of course.
Yeah.
I think it's not bad. So let me try maybe this can be the last chance, and after that, I can restart it. Just,
Yeah.
I don't know. No, it can't be played. Okay, so it's not bad to restart.
We want to increase our revenue by licensing our Luc Fontaine product range.
Okay.
As you know, Susan Lee, one of our contacts in Hong Kong, is very interested. Alain, how do you feel about this? Is she the right person for us?
Definitely. In my opinion, she's ideal. She's well known in Asia. She's got an excellent reputation in the industry. She's got a modern factory and a large customer base. I'd say she's just what we're looking for.
Right. Valerie, what do you think?
I agree, because she's very good at marketing. I've met her several times. She'll work 24 hours a day to get a sale. Just the sort of person we want.
Barbara, you're shaking your head. What's your opinion?
I'm afraid I can't agree. I don't think she's suitable at all. All her products sell at the lower end of the market. They're in the cheaper price ranges. But our Luc Fontaine range is exclusive. The male and female perfumes are for people who don't mind spending a lot of money to look good. They're not a good match for what she's selling.
So what do you suggest then?
I think we should find someone else. I do have someone in mind. I met Hiroshi Takahashi recently. He's based in Nagoya. His healthcare company is doing really well. He makes various skin products and sells them under well-known European labels. In my opinion, his company has a lot to offer. Why don't we meet him and see if he's interested?
Well, so now
Yeah.
I think, oh yeah, the second time is easier to get the details. Of course, we have two types of listening. The first one to get the contact that you are really good at the first listening, the first type of listening, you're really good. You can easily get the context, the main idea. But about the second, that you need to get some details, of course, it's a bit difficult, especially when it comes to accents.
Yeah.
When they have, for example, we have Australian accent, American, British. Okay, so of course, maybe you are familiar with American accent, so it's really easy for you when listening and getting details from audios with American accent. But it's a bit difficult because British accent is, as I told you, it's difficult. So, and it's not something about you. Everyone in the US has the
Yeah.
same issue when traveling to the UK. We say, oh, you're different, speak very different. Well,
Yeah.
let's complete the extract from the audio track. Okay, do you need to listen again and complete, or no, you can? So,
Yeah, but I think I have I need a little time to read
first,
the
of
conversation.
course,
So I
of
think
course.
I will understand the context. Yeah.
Yeah, in text, of course. So you can read it, and after that, if you need, I can play the audio again so that you can fill in the blanks.
Can you explain me about the shopping?
So, shopping, which one you mean? Shopping?
The Marcia says.
Okay,
Yeah.
so here, so this one, good at marketing. I've had several, blah, blah. Okay, so suitable suggestions. Okay, so which
Yeah.
one do you want me to? I couldn't get what you mean. Which one do you want me to? Because, so.
I
Oh,
I have shared in the chat box.
so I want to know which one do you mean? Because, I have some dialects from Marcia. So which one do you mean?
Yeah.
Which?
Yeah. In I have shared that word in your chat box, and can you see it in your chat box?
In chat box. Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
chat box. Yeah.
Shaking. Yeah, got it. Yeah, I could see. So, for example, when we shake our hand, for example, like this, mm, like this, it means we want to show our agreement or disagreement. For example, you are talking and I say, I'm shaking my head, moving it, say, yes, but say, like in this way.
Yeah.
Like this, I'm not
Yeah.
sure. So we can use our head movement to show our agreement or disagreement. So this is the meaning of shaking. She was shaking like no. So I'm not sure. So because of this, actually the other executive asks for explanation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we need to listen again now and complete it. Agree?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
Agree, we want to increase our revenue by licensing our Luc Fontaine product range. As you know, Susan Lee, one of our contacts in Hong Kong, is very interested. Alain, how do you feel about this? Is she the right person for us?
Definitely. In my opinion, she's ideal. She's well known in Asia. She's got an excellent reputation in the industry. She's got a modern factory and a large customer base. I'd say she's just what we're looking for.
Right. Valerie, what do you think?
I agree, because she's very good at marketing. I've met her several times. She'll work 24 hours a day to get a sale. Just the sort of person we want.
Barbara, you're shaking your head. What's your opinion?
I'm afraid I can't agree. I don't think she's suitable at all. All her products sell at the lower end of the market. They're in the cheaper price ranges. But our Luc Fontaine range is exclusive. The male and female perfumes are for people who don't mind spending a lot of money to look good. They're not a good match for what she's selling.
So what do you suggest then?
I think we should find someone else. I do have someone in mind. I met Hiroshi Takahashi recently. He's based in Nagoya. His healthcare company is doing really well. He makes various skin products and sells them under well-known European labels. In my opinion, his company has a lot to offer. Why don't we meet him and see if he's interested?
Yeah. So the first one, how?
How do you think about it?
How do you feel about this? How do you
How do
feel
you
about
feel?
this? Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. And of course, we use this phrase to ask for opinion. Okay, and the next one, Valerie.
Yeah. I forget. It's
So it's
because
okay. We can guess.
yeah.
Right. Valerie, what? So first of all, I ask, how do you feel? It means, what is your opinion? Now I want to ask the second person, but I don't want to repeat my first question again and say, okay, how you feel? I say, so Valerie, what do you think? What do you think? Okay. And Valerie says,
Mm,
I,
I uh I agree, right?
of course, yes, I agree because she's very good at marketing. And the next
Yeah.
one, Barbara, you're shaking your head.
What do you think?
The
What
same.
is your opinion?
Very good. What's
Of-
your opinion? What's your
Yeah.
opinion for Barbara? Of course, as you can see, we have different phrases, but of course, similar meaning. But it means when talking to people, it's not good to repeat the same phrase and statement again and again. So we can use synonyms and definitions in order to make our speech more fluent and clearer. So here, Barbara wants to say that she is not sure about it. Um,
Mm, yeah. I think he's yeah, can cannot, yeah, can.
yeah. I'm afraid I can't. I'm not sure about it. I'm afraid I
Yeah.
can't agree. It means I'm not sure about that. Maybe partly disagree. I'm not sure. So, uh, what do you suggest then?
You should find uh I you should find someone
Yeah,
else.
yeah, I think, but
We
we
should,
should, not you should, because we're working together, so we
yeah,
should.
yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's okay. In my opinion, his company has a lot of offer, and
Why don't we?
yeah, very good. Why don't we? And that's I think a very good, one of the best ways to make suggestion, to give suggestion is to use negative questions. Why
Yeah,
don't you sit here? It means please sit here. Why don't you eat? It means please eat. Why don't we go out? It means let's go out. So it's a good way to make suggestion, and we can use them when talking to people and when actually offering something. Well, we have some phrases here. Which of the phrases in exercise B, in this exercise that we just did, okay, are asking for opinion? Which one?
mm,
When I say, for example, how do you feel? What do you think? What's your
mm.
opinion?
I think, yeah, I think asking for opinion.
Very
Okay,
good.
give.
Of
But I don't know the similar the different from asking for opinion and giving opinion.
Okay, I ask for your opinion and I say, what do you think? You
Yeah,
give me your opinion and say, I
yeah,
think. So ask question, give
yeah,
answer. So yeah, asking for opinion means I ask you, I make question.
yeah,
For example, I say, how do you feel? What do you think? What is your opinion? Yeah.
yeah.
So,
That's
yeah.
the that mean the main the main the main content in the B in exercise B is
Of course.
asking for opinion and giving opinion.
Yeah, yeah. For
That
example, we want to
together.
say that. Yeah, for example, uh, in this part here, part two, part B, okay, we filled in blanks using some phrases. How
Yeah,
do you feel? How do you feel is a question, is a phrase that we normally use to ask for opinion.
yeah,
When I want to ask, when I want to know your opinion. Okay,
yeah,
so,
yeah.
and when for giving opinion, which one? One, two, three, four, five, or six or seven? Which one? Which statement expressions?
Yeah.
Give opinion.
So sorry.
So which one which one is used to give opinion? Which phrase? For example, I say, what do you think?
Valeria.
Valerie, yeah.
Valerie, yeah. I agree because she is very good at marketing, and I
Excellent.
met her, yeah, several times.
Very good. Of course, I agree. So this is my opinion. And the next one, which ones are used to actually express, to state agreement or disagreement? Again, I agree, as you said. And
Barbara, afraid of I can't agree.
very good. So to express disagreement, very good. And the last one, to make suggestion.
Make suggestion. Barbara, I think we should find someone else.
Great. And the last one, of course, to make suggestion.
Why don't we meet him?
Very good. Why don't we meet him? That's great. Okay. So as we learned just now, so we have some phrases that we can use. Of course, there are different phrases that we can use. That's, a few of them, but in different situations, of course. If it's formal, if it's informal, they're definitely different. So we have different phrases that can be used for formal and informal actually conversations. So we will talk about them later in detail. Okay, do you have any questions, any issues related to this part?
No, I don't. I think,
Okay.
I think I will buy this book in hard copy, and I think I easier to follow.
Do you want me to send it? Do you want me to send it for you on Skype so that you can download and you can print it? Do you want? Yeah, it's okay. So I will send it for you. And if you need, I can send the audios as well. So what do you think? So anything that
I have resigned the material of the books. So it's okay. Yeah, I have it already.
Okay, so you have. So don't you need me to send the book for you?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so yes, you don't, because I couldn't get, you need or you don't need. So you
I don't want to confirm again. I have done already, and you didn't send it to me.
Very good. Thank you so much. Now I got it. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, thank you. It was really good time with you, and to have a good and good day, and see you next session at the same time.
Yeah, thank you, and see you on next session.
Of course. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.